and welcome to the Grammaticus tutorial on nets of cubes. This question type could appear on the spatial reasoning section of the non-verbal reasoning paper. Let's read the instructions and discover what we're being asked to do. In each question below, circle the letter of the cube that can be formed when folding the net on the left. So we've got to look at the net here and see which of these would be the folded net. Now, what we need to consider first are opposite faces, because of course opposite faces cannot be adjoining. For example, the almost lemon shape here we've got here, the opposite side of that would be hidden around the back of here. So if we identify the opposite faces, we can identify which of these cubes it cannot be. Okay, let's do that to start with. So if we look at the lemon shape here, we can see that the opposite face to that would be the donut. So we need to have a little look over here and see if we've got one with a lemon and the donut on. I can see I've got that as letter C, so I can discount that. Let me have a little look and see if I've got the pentagon and the line. No, I haven't got the pentagon and the line. And what about the three-quarter circle and the circle with a diagonal across it? No, I haven't got that one either. So what I need to consider now are pointers that can help me decide which is going to be the correct one. So first of all, I'm going to look at the pentagon that I've got at the top here. Now I can see that the base of the pentagon, the flat side of the pentagon, is next to the donut. And that's what I'm going to look for now on the remaining dice I've got over here to see if that flat side of the pentagon is next to the donut. Well, if I look carefully here, I can see the flat side of the pentagon is actually next to the three-quarter circle. So it can't be B. And if I have a little look over here, I can see that the flat side of the pentagon is next to the lemon shape. So again, it can't be that one. So this points me to this one being the correct one. Now I can do a bit of a check on that by checking the relationship of these different faces to one another. If I look over here, I can see the lemon, and above it I have the diagonal line, and then to the right of it I have the circle with the line across. So I can confidently circle A, I can mark that on my answer sheet, and then I'm going to move on to the next question. So let's have a little look at question number 2. Okay, first of all, I'm going to identify opposite sides because of course opposite sides cannot be adjoining. So I'm going to have a little look and see if I have any dice that have a hexagon on and a cross. If I have a little look, I can see I've got a hexagon across on C, so I'm going to cross that one out. I'm going to see if I've got a diamond and an arrow. I've got a diamond and an arrow on B, so I can get rid of this one. And I'm going to see if I've got the two quadrilaterals on any of the faces here. If I have a little look over here, yes, I've got one there as well. So that points me to this being the correct dice. So let's do a little bit of a check on that. So if I folded the dice up, this side here would be next to this side here, which would figure. And then the cross is to the right of both of those shapes. So I can again confidently circle figure A, and then I can move on to question number 3 once I've recorded that on my answer sheet. Let's have a little look at number 3. So again, I'm going to identify opposites to start with. So my opposites, I've got the star and the times sign. So have I got any over here with the star and the times sign on? Well, I've got the star and the plus sign, but that's not the star and the times sign. So no, I haven't got those. I can have a little look and see if I've got the heart and the shield shape. So I'm having a little look, got the heart on there. No, I haven't got the heart and the shield shape. And I'm going to look and see if I've got the black flag and the cross. No, I can't see the black flag and the cross. So this time I'm going to consider some other things. Let's have a little look at the position of certain things in relation to other things. If we have a little look at the heart, we can see the point of the heart is pointing at the times sign. If I look at the heart I've got on number 1, I can see it's actually pointing at the plus sign, so that is incorrect. I have the heart on B, and above the heart I've got the star, which is correct. But if I look to the right, I've got a white flag. Now, I haven't got a white flag on here at all. I've got a black flag, so I can cross that out. Let's consider some other things. So, if I was to fold this up, to the left of the shield, I would have the plus sign. But if I have a look at D, I can see that the plus sign is above the shield. Now, if I folded the dice up, this side here would be against this side here. So I would actually have the times sign at the top there. It would be next to the flat side of the shield. The times sign isn't next to that flat side of the shield, so that tells me that this one is incorrect, and the correct answer must be C. So I'm going to circle that and then mark it on my answer sheet. Let's look at our final question. Now let's start again by making sure that we check out for opposites. So checking opposites, I'm looking for the star and the 2 dots, the white and black dots, because those 2 faces there are going to be opposites. If I have a little look, I haven't got those 2. Have I got the arrow and the black triangle? No. And have I got the triangle and the white tablet shape? No, I haven't. Okay, now I need to look for some other information to see if I can help identify what it potentially could be. If I have a little look at the black triangle here, I can see I have a flat base to my black triangle, and below it I have the tablet shape. If I have a little look here, I can see I've got the black triangle, but below that is a star. So that's got to be incorrect. If I have a little look at my white triangle here, I can see my white triangle here is pointing at my black triangle. Here, my white triangle is pointing at the black and white dots. So that one is going to be incorrect. That brings it down to this one and this one. So it's this figure A or figure B is going to be the correct answer. So we're going to have to look very carefully at these to see which one it's going to be. Now, I can see that the black triangle is pointing at the white triangle, which is correct here. So I need to look very carefully at this star and imagine what side is going to actually be, which side of the star is going to be connected to the black triangle when I fold it up. Well, it's going to be this side here is going to connect to this side here. And I can see that one point of the star is pointing here, and that one point of the star is going to be pointing at the black triangle. If I have a little look at this shape here, I can see that there are 2 points of the star next to the black triangle. So that tells me that that is incorrect. So the correct answer is going to be A. Now I hope you found that tutorial on nets useful. There are further tutorials on nets, on parts of nets. So do take a look at those, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.